What's up to my fragrance family? Thanks for tuning in to the channel Sense by ATL Corey. Today's review is going to be about the new Rayhaan Pharaoh. This is going to be more of a buying guide. What to expect out of this fragrance. First off, this is not going to be a safe blind buy. This is going to be more for the guys who have 5 to 10 or more fragrances that want a change up. They want to smell different, something that's not out, not normal. That's the best way for me to put it. So if you want a change up from what you have, then I think that you could quite possibly like the new Rayhaan Pharaoh. So without further ado, let's get ready to get into it. This is your packaging. It's nothing special about this packaging. It's the same old Rayhaan box that you will always get, okay? This is your bottle with the magnetic cap. Very, very good. Let's take a look at the atomizer. Very good atomizer. Love the atomizer. Okay, now with Pharaoh, this is a ambery, warm, spicy, leathery vanilla type of a fragrance. You have notes of saffron, alamine, coffee, cardamom, benzoin, myrrh, vanilla, suede, labdanum, and tonka bean. Now, when the fragrance first opens up, you get a warm, velvety, sweet honey type of smell out of this with a peppery, spicy, pine-like undertone. You also get a roasted coffee type of aroma that's more like a caramel and vanilla type of like latte to me. But it's very, very gorgeous. Now, for the first 15 to 20 minutes of this fragrance, you will get a strong Middle Eastern type of smell out of this fragrance. And that's the part that I think will throw some people off, okay? But I think that this fragrance is designed more for like hot climate environments. If you can understand what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so it gets really hot here. And when it's summertime or when it's springtime and I put on a citrus fragrance or something and I go outside and I start to sweat, it's gone. Now, when I sprayed this on my skin, it's something about that saffron, that alamine, and that coffee that holds in my skin. It's like it locks onto my skin and allows the other notes to start to come out. And that is a good thing, especially when you're dealing with like high heat. Now, is it overbearing, overpowering? No, I don't think so. I think it's just right for like those type of elements. Now, in the heart is where you will start to get more of a cooling, refreshing, aromatic, and herbal type of feel out of this with a creamy, rich, almondy spice nuance. Also, you get a nice woodiness, a earthiness, and a balsamic type of smell out of this. And this is where the fragrance starts to smooth out a little bit, in my opinion, and starts to transition into the fragrance that I really love. Now, on the deep dry down is where you start to get more of a deep, smoky type of a feel. You start to get more of that smooth, mild leather to start coming out. And the fragrance becomes a little more resonance also. Now, the longevity out of this is 10 plus hours. I don't know if you've seen my short when I first wore it. You've seen how many sprays I did. I sprayed it on my clothes and everything, in my hair. And that's just how I spray. So, Maybe that's why I'm getting 10 plus hours, because I did spray like that, but you do get a good performance out of this fragrance. The sillage is nuclear for 3 to 4 hours easily. The seasons that I think that this will be good for, I think that this will be good for the winter and the spring. I will be wearing this in the summertime too as well, but it will be in the evening times that I wear this. The settings that I think this could be good for, it could be a good casual type of setting. And later on in the review, I'll tell you, some other settings that, it may be good for. This cologne is strictly going to be for my guys that are 30 and up. I really don't see the younger crowd um, grabbing for this, because it's not a fun, flirty, fruity fragrance. So, I think that this is going to be, like I say, more for my guys that are 30 and up. And like I said, this fragrance is not going to be for everybody. If you can get past the first 15 minutes, then I think you will love this fragrance. Even though I don't mind the first 15 minutes, like I said, I think that's where the fragrance will lose some people. How the fragrance first opens up with that spice and it punches you in the face. But like I say, it's very, very good. Now, after the first 15 minutes, that's when you're going to get a mild, spicy, smoky, sweet, sexy, leathery type of fragrance that performs great and keeps getting smoother as the hours pass through the life of the fragrance. The depths and layering of this fragrance unfolds into a gorgeous, masculine, and inviting type of fragrance with a warmth that's unmatched. Very, very good. Very, very sexy. I love this one. Now, throughout the day, you will get hit with whiffs of this fragrance that's going to give a creamy, spicy, leathery, sweet, incensey type of smell. Very, very good. Now, Pharaoh has a personality and character that gives a regal and aura of someone with high status and class that would pair well with a suit and tie while being versatile enough to be worn as a casual type of wear as well. Now, with that being said, this is a good change up from a fresh blue shower gel, citrusy forward type of cologne. If I had to rate this one, I would give it a 8.7. Very, very good. Perfect for guys that's looking for something new. It's 5 colognes that I think of that are totally different, in my opinion, that gives you something different. That would be Afnan Supremacy and Oud. Always give you something different out of that one. It would be French Avenue's Zena Santal, Hawass Viper, Lattafa's Musima Black Intense, and now Rayhaan's Pharaoh. Those are the 5 ones that I think of that gives me something different that I really love. I don't always want to go out smelling like everybody else. Even though I like to be fun and fruity sometimes I want something different where I'm not going to smell like everybody else. And this cologne really does a good job with this. Also, I think that this cologne would make a perfect layering cologne as well. The first one that came to my mind that I haven't tried yet would be Royal Blend's French Avenue's Royal Blend Nero. With the spice and then the kind of boozy aspect, I think that it would really pair well with that one. Also, the first Royal Blend cologne as well. And if you want to add more of a boozy, fruity note to it, then I would probably pair this one with the other Rayhaan Valhalla to see what I get from it. But this is the buying guide of what you can expect from Rayhaan's Pharaoh. Is it for everybody? No. Do I love it? Yes. But don't just go out and blind buy this fragrance. If you do, and you've looked at the whole review, then you know what to expect out of this fragrance. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Says by ATL Corey. Don't just go blind buy. Try to check it out first. Peace.